President Biden says it's wrong for states to ban gender-affirming treatment for transgender youth. Here's what he said during an interview with a TikTok influencer over the weekend.
I don't think any state or anybody should have the right to do that as a moral question and as a legal question. I just think it's wrong. I feel very, very strongly that that you should have every single solitary right, including use of your gender identity bathrooms in public.
So let's bring in Clay Travis, founder of Outkick. When it comes to gender-affirming care, Matt Whitlock tweeted this: the White House is miles ahead of their skis on this one, meaning they're like way far ahead of where everybody else is on this issue. And parents, they have some different feelings about this, but there is a group of people that support what the president says. Clay.
I think, Dana, thanks for having me. I think the president, frankly, is absolutely insane on this issue. And I don't even see it really, Dana, as a Democrat-Republican issue. I see it as a sane and insane issue. And let me take a step back from the transgender issue and just point out how we treat minor children, because that's part of what he was addressing here in this country. Dana, you can't get a tattoo unless you are 18 or over in this country. You can't drink a beer until you are 21. Many places you can't rent a car until you're 25 years old. That's because we believe that young people are often making poor choices as it pertains to their life when they are still young, minors, or even 21 or even 25. Yet we are going to allow children who are 14 years old to decide to remove their genitals. That's child abuse. And again, I don't see this as political. I find it hard to believe Joe Biden even understands, frankly, what he's saying here when he said as part of this interview that it was immoral to stop this from happening. I disagree. Dana, I got 3 young kids. A lot of people watching us right now do. We often don't let kids make decisions when they are young about what they're going to eat for every meal. We certainly don't even let them get a driver's license in many parts of the country until they are 16, 17, or 18 years old. Yet we're going to allow them to decide to remove their genitals and argue it's immoral if you are a parent and disagree. I think this should be prohibited everywhere all over the country. I don't think it's controversial to say that you have to be a certain age to get a driver's license or a certain age to get a tattoo. I don't understand how we've allowed minors to be having these surgeries occur at all. And I just think, Dana, big picture, we've got 40-year high inflation. We have got unbelievable border lack of security, the worst border security we've ever had, highest crime rates in the 21st century. You worked in the White House. We're 2 weeks from an election, and the White House is arguing we need 14-year-olds to be able to cut off their genitals. That's their closing argument. It's one of the most tone-deaf things I've ever seen any president say or do.
The other